Normally this is when I would try to end or wrap up a stream, but you know how it be. My stream schedule is straight booty. Actually, I'm a little curious. I want to see. I want to see them One Piece spoilers. I wonder if they come out now or tomorrow. Any One Piece fans who want to like read spoilers for me in chat? That's right, Wonka-san. Oh, that was unnecessary. Hold up. Yeah, I keep forgetting I need to move like this. Again, I'm kind of glad that I played Dracula X on my own, because I don't want to give you guys an inferior campaign. I mean, I got Rondo in the cut, so if I wanted to play that type of story, I'd just do Rondo instead. But it's interesting, Dracula X Chronicles, the remake, because it kind of showcases that Igarashi was kind of doing the whole Chronicles thing for the remakes. I thought, you know, that would be a good idea, just call them Chronicles. I wonder if he would have been willing to make like a Dracula's Curse Chronicles. Well, he also did the Rebirth thing for what was the other game he had? The ones based on Christopher Belmont, but those are way different. Okay, did that look? Did that a little too late, buddy. Whew. Yeah, I think Igarashi really didn't remake Castlevania 3 until the Bloodstained games. I guess that was the closest thing we got. Oh, okay. Didn't know I could do that. You see, he has a move up animation. Juice doesn't have that shit. Not Juice, Julius, I mean. Oh, these guys respawn? I didn't know. No idea. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a destructible wall somewhere around there, but I'm not gonna worry about stuff like that until much later on. I guess in release order, this kind of like puts to death the whole inverted castle thing. Hold on. Probably shouldn't be talking about that so soon, but yeah, I know people like really trash on this game, which I really just don't feel comfortable with, considering the fact that I enjoy this game a hell of a lot more than I do some of the other games in the series. I'm having more fun with this than I am with Aria, to be honest. Not much EXP in that. Yeah, some of these areas, yeah, they kind of remind me of stages in the remakes of Castlevania 4 and Chronicles and all the Richter games. Where it's like, yeah, this shit's definitely taking place outside of Dracula's castle. But no, it is in Dracula's castle. It's just the place is super chaotic now, and you got stuff like this in a castle setting. Same amount of defense, but a little bit of defense over here. Okay. There you go. I should be able to tank more hits. I was fucking him up at his thyroid level, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh man, I kinda wanna go down. Get that crit. Get that critty. Oh, I'm getting blooped right now. Right on time, man. Right on freaking time. didn't know what she was really about to do, but I'm itching like crazy right now. Anyway. My potions. Oh, that was kind of close. Did pretty well with that. I feel good about myself. I like how the active frame hit. Actually, this game has active frames and Aria doesn't. That's crazy. Ooh. Damn. Yes, I'm sure of that now. And I know that I've also been here before. And there's something I think you should know. Go ahead, you can tell me anything. The day you inherited the title of Vampire Hunter, I felt as if a wall had been erected between us. And for that reason, I set out on my expedition. I wanted to be better than you. Relieve you of your fate. Long ago, you told me of Dracula's remains. Do you remember that? Yes, I remember. The story of how my grandfather Simon gathered Dracula's remains and destroyed them to undo his curse. I thought my wishes would be granted if I too could gather and destroy them. What? You found them? According to legend, it's still too early for Dracula's resurrection. It is not like anyone is cursed right now either. At first, I was doubtful that I could find all his remains, but I uncovered 6 parts, as if guided by a higher being. That's impossible. I have little memory of what occurred after that, but the remains have vanished. I do remember clearly, though, that Liddy was kidnapped. If true, Dracula's bodily remains may be giving rise to this castle. Forgive me. This is all my fault. I'm not the one you should be seeking forgiveness from. You ought to apologize to Liddy first. We must hurry and find her. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll be off then. Maxim, I believe in you. Thanks, Juice. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Fuck it though. I find it weird that this game is abiding by the whole 100-year limitation. I mean, think about it like this. We've seen multiple times that there's no way in hell that Dracula can only be resurrected conventionally once every... Well, conventionally maybe, but... The guy usually comes back twice every century. I mean, he came back twice in the 1600s. Well, admittedly one time because Simon brought him back because he had to undo the curse. He came back for Dracula's curse and Curse of Darkness. So twice in the 1400s, twice in the 1500s for the Game Boy games. Symphony and Aria. He came back for both the World Wars, and they done brought his ass back for what's his face. What was the war that they brought him back? Well, they brought him back for the Demon Castle Wars, so that's the point, though. That's what I want to say. Dracula, he comes back all the time. Richter made a big deal about the fact that after he beat Dracula, that was kind of it for his glory days, and he was worried he wasn't really gonna get any more clout after that. And that's kind of what allowed Shad to seal the darkness in his heart and really try to make him to the lord of the castle. Which even Dracula himself said, "Do you not have desires?" Richter was like, well, I mean, he has desires. He's not a perfect being, which none of these characters are. But so, like, there could have been something else that would have happened, and next thing you know, fucking Dracula's alive again. So yeah, the whole concept just doesn't make sense to me. The reason I got caught lacking was because, I was seeing it was only doing like 7 damage to me, so I didn't realize that shit was gonna add up. I gotta realize this game isn't like some of the other Castlevania games. The HP doesn't really like spike up. Oh, you don't got skip scenes in this? So far, Maxim's kind of the only, like, character this dude will run into besides the merchant and every now and then Death, but let it swing. Got my revenge right there. Ooh. Chapel of Dissonance, okay. You know, the game's starting to get its branching paths now. It's not so linear the way it was described in the beginning. In the beginning, it was pretty linear, but there's no way it's an hour and 45 minutes. We're a decent ways into the game, 3 or 4 boss fights in, and there's a whole place I could go back to and just cover lost ground in. So there's locked and unlocked with a magic spell. That means it's not open from the other side. I gotta get like a magic unlocking thing. I love the axe, it's my favorite weapon, but this one is just too good, man. Bloodstain taught me this is what I need to use all the time. That's the other thing I like about this game. Criticals actually matter. People call Aria of Sorrow like a refinement of Symphony of the Night's formula. It's a departure. A fun departure, but so is Order of Ecclesia, which I haven't played yet, so I shouldn't like talk out my ass. And keep in mind, you saw me play Julius mode. Shit was annoying me, but I had fun with the more difficult fights in the thing. I had fun learning, oh yeah, I should corral Balor to the left side. Or I should color, not corral Graham to that side, or you know, shit like that, or using the extended jump infinite times to avoid some of Graham's attacks, and little things like that. Taking a fight that could become overwhelming and making it simple. And that's the design philosophy I love in the Egovania games, where you have this enemy that has all these attacks that can like overwhelm you, but you think about things logically and all of a sudden they're not so bad. Gold trinket. Is that like furniture? There's gonna be so many things in this game that I don't pick up because I don't realize it's part of a weird quest line. Thought it was about to be a platinum trinket. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts right now, I've been trying to get the platinum on that game. I finished one of the mini games, so now I just gotta finish the Verum Rex one and the Big Hero 6 like obstacle courses. I think that's what they are. Okay, that's what I should have done. Yeah, this one you really gotta learn how to stomp on him if you wanna like get over him and shit. I did use quite a bit of healing items, but towards the end I think I did really well. Clock tower. Where the fuck are the save points? You gotta be fucking... Okay, this side will be critical of. You must be out your damn mind if you think this is like acceptable game design. Look at how far I'm going without a... map anywhere near sight, man. Damn. At least I got a bunch of potions, so I'm not really pressed for that shit. I like these like horror elements where you got these enemies you can't defeat conventionally, but they die of like traps and stuff like that. Okay, it lowers intelligence, but I don't really use intelligence-based stuff. Guardian gloves. What's the catch? It's not even my birthday. To quote the Dominican from Paid in Full. Antique table. Okay. How much health do I got now? I got 40 HP. Some chicken. Which I can buy like more healing items from the merchant dude. This is the clock tower area, so wouldn't be surprised if death pulls up. So there's a place to like hop down. Oh, but it's like right there. Okay, never mind. That's my goldfish memory acting up. Let me try to run down on this dude. Okay, this is really pitch right now. I could really run out of potions right here. Oh. Let's see what's finally a save point, my G. So now I gotta check, how much XP do I get for running down on him? Got hit once. Okay, I get a decent amount, so if I run down on this lady... Now I'm level 16, so 72 strength, 122 defense. Let's see if I can add something to my whip to make it stronger. Nope. What's this? Max Slimer? that like Max Sturmer? Well, there goes my no damage thing. Oh, this guy's got a lot of health, my G. Can you even call this a boss fight? This is a damage sponge. Although I guess I consider this guy to be an interesting fight from a visual perspective. Really showing more of Dracula's alchemical side, which has been played up a lot since Symphony of the Night. Especially Lament of Innocence, which comes out the year after this one. They want to play up Dracula's like scientific side, which one of the few things I will praise about Netflix's Castlevania, which I didn't like, is the fact that they played up on that side with Dracula there too. It's unfortunate that that's the only side of him that they picked up pretty well. Well, actually season 1 they had this like wrathfulness to him that kind of reminded me of something off of the Old Testament or something, and I thought that was kind of amusing. This guy appearing, you know, in face form, a bunch of like flames and stuff like that, and telling a town, "Hey, yo, get your shit together in this amount of time, or I'm gonna run down on you." I thought that was kind of cool. Okay. Ah, my nose is hurting like crazy right now. What's good, my G? I see. I get it. Anyway, let me see. Oh, this guy is type dangerous. Glad I read his shit pretty well. Yeah, this game takes a lot of assets and really compresses them. I mean, I'm looking at it from a big TV screen, so... Probably looks even weirder on my end. Maxim sex tips. Drink the sweat from his testicles. Squint collection. Well, yeah, this is the Advanced collection, so it's a bunch of Game Boy Advance games. I believe the man has discovered objects that hold my lord's powers. You mean Dracula's remains? My lord's remains? Now it all makes perfect sense. What on earth are you talking about? You have provided me with an answer, so I shall reward you with an explanation. It's simple. This castle is a creation of Maxim's will. I'll talk to you later. What? But he's not capable of such a feat. True of the original Maxim, but possession of my lord's remains changes everything. The castle's two spirits now embody my lord's powers. Two spirits exist now within his body. His original spirit and a wicked spirit born from my lord's remains. Yeah, my G, you don't gotta chase me around for shit like that. I'll tell you eventually. You sound like a child. And so the two castles were born to embody the two spirits. Of the two spirits, the wicked one wanted the castles most. Wait a minute. What do you mean by two castles? Ignorant mortal. Don't you realize this castle has two layers? I don't want to have anything more to do with you. Farewell. Wait, are you running away from me? This castle, as it is now, is a transient one. I must go and aid its completion. Mad talking in this shit. Wait. Okay, cool. Well, I talk shit about my parents a lot, but really it's mostly my mom's and shit. My dad is just like, I don't know, he's like 60, but his brain is 80. I know. I mean, I don't know what it is about like a lot of people in my household, but like their brains be aging like OD, specifically the immigrants. I think what it comes down to is a lot of them don't really understand, hey, there's a lot of stuff in this country that you gotta like account for. The water is not that good. Food quality for like cheap stuff isn't really that good. So you gotta really like take care of yourself or you'll get sick. Also, the dude lifts weights, but aside from that, he doesn't take walks and stuff like that, so yeah, he's super sick. So because of that, he's like forgetting shit. He can't complete sentences a lot of the time, so he'll just stutter and then make a pseudo sentence. Like he thought he said something, but he really didn't. Like, I remember my pops. We were having a conversation one time, and he told me, "Daddy, Poppy, when you then you could then that you understand what I'm saying?" I'm like, no, that didn't make any sense to me at all. What the hell? Yeah, so, you know, when he had me, he was 35 and my mom's was 21. So, he was gonna be an old dude by the time I grew up. That was just how it was gonna play out. But the thing with him is that, I don't know, for a guy who doesn't, you know, drink alcohol, his shit aged quickly, my G. So, you know, I liked my dad for a long time because for a while he was one of the few dudes who was like genuinely like nice to me. But the guy, he's just like not right in the head, and he just really didn't want to be a parent. The other thing, he acted like, you know, even like taking care of a kid was too expensive for him. And that's the other thing, like, he keeps talking about how he wants one day have it so that me, my moms, and him all live together again. But the dude just doesn't really know what it takes to be a parent. Oh, he wanted a child, but the thing is that he didn't realize that it would be like difficult. Keep in mind, he basically like he only married my mom so he could get a green card. As fucked up as it is. He wanted a green card, and you know, she was probably the youngest and best looking person at church. So when she started like asking him questions like, hey, am I gonna go to hell if I do this, or if I'm gonna go to hell if I do that? He was like, oh no, by the way, can I take you somewhere and stuff like that? And then later on, you know, he got his green card, didn't even pay the electricity bill in our house, couldn't pay the rent. Just between like one's own discipline. Well, yeah, he wanted to basically stay in America, which I think he's starting to regret that decision now because America's super fucked up. Is there like a teleporter I can... I'll save again just in case. By the time he did it, I guess he wasn't an old dude, but... Now, my thing growing up was that I didn't really hold it against him that he couldn't do his shit as a parent, because, you know, I understood he wasn't really a dude with money. Super poor. So certain things were kind of off the table for him. But yeah, he's just kind of not right in the head nowadays. He's like really old, and he still hasn't like adapted to the ways of this country. Let me try to get a loop on this guy, so I'm not gonna really like focus too much. Okay, hold on. Well, the thing is, my mom's been lecturing a lot too, but she does that to everybody, so... She's improved a little this year though, because she learned that just because you lecture someone doesn't mean you have to be angry when you lecture them. Okay, hold on. But that's really just because she had like a bad breakup this year from doing that. I don't know, something like convinced her that the way you explain to somebody anything is by getting angry at them. I don't know if that was because of the school she used to go to. Because I remember it was like if it was something as simple as explain to me like why I had a wet dream or something like that. Instead of it being like something normal, it was like, you see that? That was a wet dream you had. You better not get anybody pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, that's the thing though, like or when I used to like try to apply to schools, it was like, you see this? If you don't apply to this shit, you're gonna be a dropout. And then you better not expect me to take care of your ass. I'm like, my G, this is NYC, there's laws. The other thing is that she didn't really understand the laws of the country, even though she's born here. Like I once got in trouble in middle school for like saying something mean to a student, and then I got like investigated for like harassment. My mom's acted like I was gonna go to jail, and she was gonna go to jail with me. I'm like, my G, that's not how the country works. The most that could happen is I could get suspended or taken to court and sued. It's not even a do as, well, sort of, but it's sort of like this, she just doesn't like understand how laws work or what planet she's in right now. So she would just like say something passionately, but it's all conjecture. It's like none of it is actually true. Yeah, they did. That's something I've said to you like a couple times by now. Yeah, I mean, again, at that point my pops was like, you know, beating the hell out of her, which, you know, I shouldn't be talking about that on stream, but it's true. That's what he was doing. He couldn't pay the bills. Not the rent, not the electricity bill. Sometimes there was barely food on the table. So, you know, when you can't even do that, which a big reason why is that, you know, he owned a furniture store, but he sucked at his job, man. I used to sell furniture that was in like the junkyard. Like stuff people threw out and had like maggots in it. He would like try to sell it to other people, so people just stopped going to his furniture store because it was like low quality shit. Eventually he became a cab driver, but he got let go from that job, I think, in 2010. So he became like a limousine driver instead. And he hated that job. And now he does like construction stuff. Okay. They gotta throw a save point at me, man. This game doesn't like doing that. That's something I will praise about Aria that this game doesn't have, which is good save point placement. Hell no, hold on. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, I'm only talking about my parents because you're like asking about it, but that's already happened, I think. Let me see. How did I get to that other boss? I don't even remember. I mean, I'm a bitter dude, but stuff like that doesn't make me bitter. Because, you know, I gotta think about it like, in my perspective too. If I was in my pop situation, I was in another country, I wanted to gain citizenship, I don't think I'd go about it the way he did. Like trying to get like some young lady into a marriage when I'm not really ready to have a family of my own. But I'd have to think about it. I don't think I'd try to get to the United States anywhere. If I wanted to go anywhere, I'd probably go somewhere where I know I can have a good job. But as I know the dude, I know how much he makes. He doesn't make any money to like start a family. He doesn't understand how the country works, you know, all the laws and stuff. I used to tell him when I would spend, you know, some time with him over the weekend, hey, you gotta take me back to my mom's because I got school tomorrow. He's like, I don't think you got school tomorrow. Motherfucker, I got a medical appointment with my school psychologist. Yes, I got school tomorrow, but, you know, he doesn't know how things work, man. I mean, people do kind of understand, but their brain turns off when when it comes to talking about like expenses and shit like that. It takes more than money to raise a kid, but you gotta have some type of knowledge, some kind of tool to be a parent, basically. I notice a lot of people don't have that. That's true, man. It's also good to have a support system, I guess. Well, yeah, because like psych majors, they say shit like support system. But keep in mind, the marriage ended when I was like less than 2 or just 2, so you know, I would spend time with my pops, and then I would spend some time with my moms. When I had school, I would, you know, spend it with my moms. When I had to have fun on the weekends, I would be with my pops. I liked him a lot, but when he was a kid, he was kind of weird. Keep in mind that I like my dad and I like my younger bro. My younger bro has a different dad. He's like a half brother. The thing about my younger bro is that he's a jerk in his own way, but he's like a fun jerk. My dad is nice, but he's not responsible, and my mom's is like always angry. Yeah, I mean, sort of, I guess. He's got a good heart, though, that's the thing. I mean, I myself am not really that nice of a person, but, I have my own way of being fun. Okay, let's see. I mean, I wouldn't really like, to me, that's not really the issue. Because I don't think any type of family would be able to, like, help me out of my situation. Like, just parents alone. I think if I had a better extensive family, then maybe, because they could probably like get me a job in whatever business they have, but generally that's how I've been able to work, is through knowing somebody. And because I'm good at saving my money, then that would really help out with a lot of things. But again, because I never went to college, until I go, which I really don't want to, they're just gonna say the reason I'm not doing well in life is because I didn't go to college. Which a lot of them think that it'll be easy for me, but what they don't realize is that if I go to college, those student loans are coming out of my pocket. A lot of them think that just because like I'm a Hispanic dude that I'm going to get, you know, full tuition. That's not really the case. They're not going to. And even then, I wouldn't want them to like pay all that money because it's expensive. That's not. It's not right. Hold on, let me. Yeah, that's the fan. The lady downstairs turned her fan on for whatever reason, even though it's super cold. But that's the thing, again, I don't really want to go to college for a myriad of reasons, not just the cost. But until I go, they're gonna just use me not having gone to college as an excuse of, oh, why me complaining about getting a job is so difficult. But I know damn well that if I go to a school and I still like struggle to find work, they're not gonna change their tune. It's gonna be like a different excuse. That's the other thing, they want to feel like this type of like, I'm talking about like my extensive family here, not my mom's or anything like that, because she understands. But I noticed like with my extensive family and even like my dad, they want to feel this pride about having a kid who went to college. And that's usually something that happens with a lot of immigrant kids, where maybe they're the first to get a degree in their family. And you know, there's like some type of like pride associated with that, but I'm not really gonna go through some bullshit like that just to make someone else feel good about themselves. Like, yo, I got a family who went here. It's like, yeah, if I get the shit, then okay, but are you gonna feel vicariously responsible for any debt that I go through? Any drama that I go to in the schools themselves? It's not even that life is hard, it's just that, you know, life is, on some BS right now. Because everybody has like this different idea of how shit works. No one's willing to understand, hey, the way to success that you're talking about, that doesn't apply, man. That's why so many millennials still live with their parents, even like the millionaire ones. Let me be careful with this guy. Oh shit. Oh, that one's stiffening up. What the hell? Oh, this is tricky, man, G. This guy seems easy, he's not. Oh, fuck. I got it set up in a way where it's not like that because I don't want to get people like nervous. Because think about it, if, you know, I got the chat hooked up so that everyone can see when you comment on something on the screen, you might not want to comment. So I used to have it so that there would be like a black thing on the side showing like what the comments are. I don't have that anymore. But even when you were streaming, there was a black thing on the side. The way I look at my comments is I have my cell phone next to me. And when I'm kind of watching myself on stream, and when you're commenting, I can see it. Oh, okay, I think I know. Yeah, but if I really had to think about what it was that was really like holding me back in life, then yeah, wanting to get my own place is kind of a necessity at the moment. Having an income is also pretty good. Having access to better currency is also really good right now, because our currency is looking kind of bad right now. The dollar and shit. But that's about it, because, you know, on a physical level, I don't really want much in life. I don't really, like, want a girlfriend, as an example. I've known since I was 14 that wasn't really something I wanted. I know it's weird to think about, because whenever I like used to say stuff like that when I was in school, kids used to think I was like saying I was gay. So what would happen is like a bunch of like other dudes would start like messaging me like, "Yo, are you interested in me?" And I wouldn't like understand what the question was. Yeah, when I used to say stuff like that, I remember other, you know, kids who actually were gay, they would actually like try to like see if they could get with me, like date with me and stuff like that. They don't really understand. That's not what I mean when I say stuff like I'm not really looking for a a girl right now or even ever. It's just that I've been single for such a long time and I'm such a loner that it sounds kind of annoying. Yeah, man. The other thing is that a lot of people don't really have friendships and relationships outside of dating, so they kind of depend on their boyfriend and girlfriend to be everything to them. I keep forgetting how I used to get to that boss, man. Oh, I think maybe like around here. So the thing is, your boyfriend can't be everything to you. Your boyfriend can't be your friend, your mentor figure, same with your girlfriend. They can't be your parent, they can't be your child, they can't be your doctor, your teacher. I mean, they gotta be a little something more than just someone you're like affectionate with, but for the most part, people kind of take it too far and they expect too much from their partner, and then they get like mad when their partner falls short of those expectations. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. I mean, arguing is kind of normal in relationships, but I'm talking about, you know, having this like desire for your boyfriend or girlfriend to do everything for you, basically fix your life. That can't happen. And then, of course, when it doesn't happen, when it fails, usually the relationship starts to fall apart because of that. Because now you feel trapped. Well, a piano is basically a very uniform instrument. They're all very similar, whereas, you know, in a relationship, you're practicing another person, and people kind of like change over time and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know, because I never really said anything like profound or anything. I'm just trying to like understand you, and that's admittedly gonna take some time. Well, again, we're talking about interpersonal relations and stuff like that. I've kind of talked about some of my life goals, which is like getting my own place. And I talked about how one of my goals isn't necessarily to be in a relationship. And how I'm not looking for that. I guess so. And when you think about it, my life goals are actually pretty simple. All I want is like a crib, a place to stay. But you know, that's kind of been my goal since I was 4 years old. I just never really hit any significant progress towards that goal. Or I shouldn't say goal at 4, you know, something I've wanted since I was 4. It's not even like a shelter or food thing, because I wouldn't mind necessarily spending a couple times like not in a home. Like homeless. Maybe like staying in like a car or something, but you know, not having to live with my parents, or really not having to live with my moms, is what I consider to be, you know, a good stepping stone in life. Even if the situation at home was better, just having to have my own place, or not have to, you know, think about, okay, if I want to do this, what if like this other person who lives with me gets annoyed by it? I don't want to deal with that. I want to have at least like some moment in my life where I can just do whatever I want in peace. Living alone, even a roommate, while that's not perfect, is kind of like a step above, because at least with a roommate, I can like go out and do other things freely. That's true. Like if you got a housemate that's really on your dick, then it's not necessarily something to look forward to. That's the thing though, I used to want to like hang out with some of my friends, but their parents didn't really like allow other people in there. You know who really has to deal with that a lot? Jamaicans. Jamaicans and like other Hispanic people. That whole thing where you gotta like ask them, hey, can I come to your place? It usually becomes them saying, oh no, my mom doesn't want me to bring other people over. Yeah, Jamaicans, I once had this like Cuban Jewish friend who was also like that. He started asking me, hey, do you know about Kingdom Hearts? And I'm like, yeah, I love the games. Well, I just started playing the games for the first time, and it's really fun. I'm like, awesome, hey, can I come over to your place so we can like play together? And he's like, oh no, my mom's can't, oh my parents don't want me to have like other people over they don't know. Which is just funny to think about. Like, I really didn't start hanging out with, you know, some of my school friends from high school until I was 17 years old. Like, in their places and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Which one's gonna get stiff next? I say one thing this guy has that makes him tough is that he has a lot of health. Because normally legions are actually kind of easy, but he has a lot of health. His outer carapace is very weak, and his carapace is kind of the easy part. Oh shit, okay, I got it. Yeah, hold on, let's see. I got no idea how far I've gone or where the next save point is. Oh, okay, it's all starting to make sense to me. I get it now. I mean, I guess, but it's like everyone has their own way of chatting. Plus, this is a game I'm playing for the first time, but in spite of that, it's a game that I already have like prior knowledge on. You probably would have never even looked at this game if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, I'm streaming it, so I don't expect you to be able to talk about this game extensively. I mean, you're talking about like stagnation and a desire for, you know, some type of change in your life, a positive change, which I can understand. Hold up, someone's ringing my